But since we are live, the weather outside is frightful, but the show today will be delightful. Do not steal that. I came up with that all on my own. What up, y'all? Welcome to another dope installment of Popdust Presents. I'm your host, Decent, and today we have some very special guests in the building. THRILLCHASER.
Thank you.
What's up?
We are THRILLCHASER.
Guys need to be, let's do that again. You guys need to be a little bit more energetic,
right.
live.
All
It's
right.
snowing outside. I'm pretty sure people are at home, drunk and scared and confused. So
Scared, they're all
we
scared.
need more energy to make the world a better place. So, I'm Decent, and we have very special guests in the building. THRILLCHASER.
THRILLCHASER.
Much better. Much better. Once again, thank you guys for braving the elements and coming to hang out with us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, seriously, thank you for having us.
Definitely, definitely. So, why don't you introduce yourselves, let the people know your names, your addresses, social security numbers, blood type, anything pertinent.
Yeah, I have a checking account at Bank of America. The routing number is... my name is Rob. I play bass and keyboards, and I sing a little backup vocals.
Yeah, I'm Rod. I sing and play guitar.
And I'm Nikki. I play guitar and I sing a little bit of background vocals.
No, you sing like most of them.
Well,
Not
you sing most of them.
She sings not as much as him, but more than me.
Yeah.
There you go. Yes, there's a scale.
See it?
And I won't be singing today because I'm very nervous.
He actually threw up off camera 6 times.
6 times,
I
dude.
was like, whoa, this has got to be a Popdust.
It was like
record.
8 Mile. And there was a guy sitting on the toilet, and I feel so sorry for him, but I used a towel when we got off his lap, so
That's all
it's
that
fine.
matters. Towels in abundance.
Yeah. You know, courtesy hot towel on the lap. Puke no more.
Popdust is an adventure, man.
Yeah,
It is.
no, we're stuck.
We got here not too long ago, and like clearly we're having like an outrageous time.
Yes, you guys are awesome.
Definitely.
It's been
You guys are
Been
awesome.
real.
So awesome meets awesome makes awesomer. Is.
Why not?
And I need you to check the dictionary on what happens with awesome and awesome join
Cute.
forces.
Right away, sir.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
looking it up on my iPad as we speak.
yeah, I can't tell if he's actually doing it.
Oh, he is.
He might be
I'm just
lying.
pushing buttons and I'm not even
Oh,
on
okay.
camera. Yes.
He does that a
The
lot.
equation
The
equals
fact that he pushes
0.
buttons when I tell him to makes me feel better about myself as a person.
Nobody knows what I'm doing. They're like, I'm pushing buttons, you know? It could be
I
something.
can relate. It's kind of like my role in the band. I push a lot of
Yeah.
buttons. Nobody really understands what I'm doing, and
They just know the sounds
I don't
good.
really either.
Exactly.
So, THRILLCHASER, tell everybody how you guys met. You know, the fights that you encountered upon meeting
you
each
go
other.
for it, man.
Because I'm pretty sure you guys met in a fight club.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, actually, Fight Club is probably my favorite movie, but I don't think it has anything to do with the question you asked. But
It's
I
a
just
very disappointing.
yeah,
start to
Nikki
the
pulled my
interview.
shirt over my head and
Yeah.
punched me in the face and gave me a titty twister. It really hurt. But after that, I mean, you get initiated into the band. And no, so the way that we met, so him and myself, Rod and I, we've been making music together probably for like the last 6 years. THRILLCHASER is our third band together. We started off playing metal music. We kind of transitioned into a little bit like hard alternative rock, and now we've kind of found ourselves and developed the sound that is THRILLCHASER today. And so, you know, we met Nikki when we were forming our previous band, American Wolves, and you know, she responded to an online ad. We were seeking a guitarist. She drove 6 hours and, you know, jammed our unreleased songs with us at that time, and we just kind of knew she was a good fit, and she stuck with us through the transition from American Wolves into THRILLCHASER. And I mean, yeah, the basic story with American Wolves was that, you know, we had a bit of momentum, but we kind of were struggling to find our place within the industry, for lack of a better term, and through finding our place, we kind of evolved our sound, and at that point we felt that the name didn't really hold true, that the goals, the perspectives, and the attitudes had all changed. And I mean, let's be real. There's too many bands with American or Wolves in their name.
That's true.
And we just felt like, I mean, it's a cool name. And shout out to the wrestling tag team, American Wolves. Eddie Edwards, thank you for the follow on Twitter. But yeah, I mean, just we kind of went in hiding, and we kind of worked on ourselves. And October 2017, we came back from the dead, re-debuted as THRILLCHASER, and we just put out our debut record, A Lot Like Love. Came out on the 16th. So like roughly 2 weeks ago.
So I think like the cool thing, like you kind of asked us like how we met, and you know, like he brought up that, you know, him and I kind of were in bands previously to like meeting Nikki. But what makes THRILLCHASER special to me, at least, is the fact that you know, we all met and we were. It's not that we weren't playing good music. You know, the music we were making prior to this was great and it was awesome. But we, instead of being scared of like letting go of all this stuff that we had built, we said, you know what, like let's just create something new and start fresh. But that represents all of us. You know, like to the full extent, instead of just like continuing something that, you know, may not have been authentic to the three of us as people, you know, anymore. And so I think like it became a point when we go, okay, man, like we want to be authentic, like the, you know, all the likes and all the followers and all the fans, dude, like that's awesome and we appreciate that. But I think as an artist, you get to a certain point when you go, man, like I need to be true to myself.
We appreciate our fans, and don't take that the wrong way, but we make music because it's who we are, and I mean, like, we live and breathe Thrill Chaser and playing in a band together, and it's just, you know, we're gonna keep doing it no matter what. So despite any of the setbacks, any of the adversities, any of the money spent or having to go back to the drawing board, I mean, we're gonna keep coming back harder and stronger and trying to do something different than the way we did it before.
Definitely. And I also feel like with, you know, identity comes confidence, and it seems like you guys are extremely confident, not in the bad way, but
you live and learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
You guys feel like you've grasped the concept of who you are, not just only as musicians, but as people.
And that's I'm glad you said that, because that is a big, I mean, I just feel, and I can speak for all of us here, that Thrill Chaser definitely is more true to who we are as people, not just the music, but the process and the attitudes and the business and the mindset behind it. It's just, we are the happiest and healthiest we've been as a band.
And it shows in the music as well, because everything that I've heard from you guys sounds very, very heartfelt, sounds very authentic. It doesn't sound forced.
Yeah.
And once again, it just sounds like it came from a place of just going through so many different experiences that when it came time to put these songs together, it's like, okay, we've been here before, whether it be collectively or individually.
It's awesome that you said that, because a few of the songs on the record we actually had recorded as American Wolves, but we never released them, and then we kind of re-recorded them with our producer Taylor Larson for the Thrill Chaser stuff. You know, we kind of like made them, you know, in the Thrill Chaser sound, and so some of these songs we were kicking around for almost 3 years, you know. I mean,
I think, like, you know, one thing about Thrill, like, if not the biggest thing about Thrill Chaser, man, it's that there's always been like throughout my life, I've played music since I was like young, you know, and throughout my life there's always kind of been a bridge between like music and like who I'm supposed to be in life. And Thrill Chaser like got me to a point that, dude, like what I'm doing right now, there's no other place that I belong. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm supposed to be here, and my head isn't going, well, like if I was there, things would be better. No, like you get like, this is like a pivotal point in my life, because I've finally like things line up in an artistic way, and then in just who I am as a person, like you said, you know. So it's like playing the music isn't just like about playing the music, dude, but it's literally like helped me change my perspective on things and how you see things. And dude, like we've taken so many punches, you know, as individuals and just as a band and like together in music, but man, like every single punch we took like made us a little bit stronger at the end of it, you know, because we stood back up, and we keep standing back up. And dude, as long as you stand back up one more time, then you get knocked down, you win.
You hear that, world? They stood back up.
That's it.
They stood back up, and they're here with us today at Popdust.
It's not the guy who hits the hardest, it's who can take the most hits, you know?
That's right.
It's like James Ellsworth said, any man with two hands has a fighting chance.
For sure, man.
Of course, the only thing Nikki comments on is Rocky, because she's from Philly.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, she's like Philly.
Adrian.
Too Rocky, like from like Rocky 5 or whatever.
So me and Nikki would get along fine, because I'm a huge Rocky fanatic.
I will talk with
New
you
Year's
for hours
Day,
about Rocky.
every single year, when they have the Stars Marathon, I'm just there parked. Don't bother me. I'm watching Rocky.
We used to listen to
Don't
that
bother
before
me.
our sets to get pumped up. Like when he was talking to his son, what was it, like Rocky 5 or whatever, and he's talking to his son, and that used to be like our pump up thing we would listen to.
Not that I understood anything he was saying.
Well,
but it was
there's
fun.
that.
You
Right.
know, you're gonna lose in life.
You know, when you were this big, you were this big, you fit right in the palm of my hand.
So fast you get back up. Hey, man, I'm punching the meat.
Hell, that's a good one. But so the name Thrill Chaser, where did it come from?
Nikki, take this one.
Oh my God. Okay, can we talk about first how in the 21st century it is so hard to find a band name anymore, just to think of what you want to represent yourself first of all, but then to actually find that it's not already been taken.
Oh.
Yeah.
It took us months and months. and it was just going back and forth. Well, what about this and what about this idea? And finally, it was just the combining of the words. How cool they were, Thrill Chaser, to think that, you know, that really is kind of like what we're doing and what embodies our music, kind of what we feel like describes us right now at this age and time in our lives. And it's just super cool because like we pretty much made up our own word. It's not a word, but it is now.
Words,
it is
like,
now. It's its own thing. You know?
Yeah, because I've heard of Thrill Seeker and
Right.
Dream
Exactly.
Chaser.
Yeah.
But we got right.
Thrill.
Yeah.
It's like grammatically incorrect in like a ain't way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it still makes sense. It's not
makes
like,
sense,
oh, like, what's your band name? Like, you know, like something crazy made up word. I mean,
Yeah, dude. This morning actually, I was like getting coffee like at the cafe, like at the hotel, and like it was like my third like Americano. So like obviously I'm like sitting there like telling the girl everything about my life, and and she's just like, yeah, like so like what are you doing here? I was like, oh yeah, like I'm in this band Thrill Chaser, and I said it one time and she repeated it back to me twice. So I was like,
Works.
that works. Exactly, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he said it, like, in a perfect way. Like, when we were, like, thinking about also, like, how to come up with a name, he was like, do we need something that we can say in a crowded bar or a venue when there's just noise going on all the time and kids will hear it and be like, got it.
if you can't say your band name to somebody in a noisy room and have them, like, even come close to what the hell you're saying, it's not a good band name.
Yeah.
I mean, like, maybe if you're, like, metal and weird, but, you know. Like, you're like, you don't care, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, Elbow Ash. But it's definitely an awesome name. But
Yeah, and like what she said, like the whole like, man, it is so hard to find something that's not taken not only by bands but companies, clothing lines, whatever. I mean,
What is there's a statistic that all band names are going to be gone by what years, like 2025 or 2030.
Yeah,
There's not.
we're just gonna have like numbers. We'll just be like band 1001.
Taken. I heard that's the thing. Apparently.
Well,
sounds about
hopefully I won't have
Yeah.
to start another band in 20.
Yeah,
25.
we are hoping. Yeah, this is it. No more transformations. We're like a Pokemon. This is the third and final one, alright? This is Charizard, this is whatever you want to call it. I don't know of any that have 4 evolutions. Maybe. They've added some. I'm falling behind here, but you get my point.
No more evolving.
No more evolving.
No more.
Unless in a creative way.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, but not in like a name change, image change. We're who we are. We're Thrill Chaser.
It's literally
Chill.
Wait.
I'm like Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Francisco.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
This is how I wanted to open the show. I wanted to have pop. Wait.
We are Thrill Chaser.
Wait. Here we go.
I am
Popdust Presents.
Thrill Chaser? Question mark? But yeah, so hold on to the night.
Hold on to the night. So yeah, that song, like he said, like we've been kicking it around for a few years.
Wait, I thought you weren't listening.
He's like,
Oh, I heard that part.
Okay, yeah.
I heard the beginning, and then I got distracted by the cue card. But that song, like we recorded, we actually shot the music video for that to like the original unreleased American Wolves version of that song, and then we actually had the video repurposed for the new Thrill Chaser.
So shout out to our
Yeah,
videographer.
shout out
That
to
was hell
Chris
for him.
Newhart, who.
Chris Newhart, you are the man.
Yeah.
Yes.
We love you, Chris.
That's right.
Video is
But
also
thank
awesome
you,
as well.
thank you. Yeah, we shot it in Philadelphia. But the song, I mean, it's just, you know, it's really just kind of saying like, hey, who knows what's next? Let's throw caution to the wind and have a good time. I mean, that's kind of, you know, and that's sometimes what you got to do in life. I mean, we're very analytical people, but sometimes you got to say, nah, screw it. Don't think yourself into a hole and just get out and hold on to the night.
Hold on to the night, Popdust. Hold on to the night.
Hold on to the night, Gold Dust.
Gold dust. Gold dust.
I have
So-
no idea what's happening.
I don't know.
It's
what
a
that
wrestling
means.
thing. You wouldn't
Yeah,
get
I
it.
don't
You wouldn't
know
get
what
it.
that
It's
You
still
wouldn't
real
get
to
it.
me, damn it.
means. It's still real to me.
So
That's
I
how I,
wanted
feel
to
about
ask
Harry
you-
Potter.
I wanted to ask you guys, what do you feel like individually is like outside of music, outside of the transition that you guys went through to become Thrill Chaser, going down the line?
Yes.
What is your ultimate thrill in life, starting with Nikki?
I don't think I can
Oh,
say it on
no.
camera.
Sorry, I put you on the spot.
My
but-
dad's watching this.
Starting in the like you mean with Thrill Chaser when Thrill Chaser started?
No, just like
or
your ultimate thrill in life. Like, what
Yeah.
do you
What
consider
do
as
you
thrill?
want to do? What's your idea?
that I have done or that I want to do in the
Have done, will done.
Like go off a jump on a wave runner. What do you want to do?
Someone else go.
Okay, we'll come back to you,
All right.
Rob.
I mean, honestly, like, it's gonna sound cliche, but like, the most important thing to me in life is this band and playing music and being in a band. Like, it's just who I am. Like, I tell myself, like, I'm not gonna do band stuff today, and I'm in bed doing emails, and I'm like, crap, I'm doing band stuff. Like, I just love it too much. So, like, my ultimate thrill that I'm chasing is we're putting, we're giving our all to this music, and hopefully we can kind of take ourselves around the world and, meet new people and impact people's lives positively with our music. I mean, like we always say, like, we were fans first, and so many artists were big influences on me, and like, made an impact, and that's kind of just what I want to do. And I think to them as well, it's just, we just want to make a positive impact, and we want to see as much of the world as possible and play wherever we can.
Rod?
I think, man, for me the biggest thrill is, like, and if there's anything I've learned throughout life and all the experiences, is that your happiness comes from when you help other people and you're always giving. If you give, man, like, you never run out. And so, like, I think my ultimate form of thrill is just learning new ways of spreading love and, like, helping people feel better. So hopefully I can somehow do that.
Okay, now back to you, Nikki.
Thank you. Sorry, I need some time. Kind of like what Rob said, I already am kind of living my biggest thrill, and sometimes I have to remove myself. It can get very, frustrating.
Get burnt
We travel
out.
so much, we can get burnt out. But really, when I remove myself and I think about how lucky I am to be able to do many things I love, not only just create art, play music, but also travel and get to see the world. I get to do a lot of things that I love within music and within making art that not a lot of people get to do.